Jesus said the only reason why you can do what you do is because I have allowed you to do this. So Kanye, the only reason why you were big as you were because we have allowed you. Why? Because you weren't blowing us off. Every manufacturer, every clothing line. That's why I tell y'all, you talking about being woke? Everything you do helps somebody either have power over you or not. You give the authority, right? What you buy into is the power that you give. If you walk around, everything you got on is designer, even though you make, I don't know, Levi money. But you got on designer, Gucci, and all this other kind of stuff. You limit your power of your dollar, but you give it to them, and they do nothing for you or your family. They don't feed your family. They don't pay no hospital bills. You know how I know? Because when something goes wrong and you can't pay, you go to a GoFundMe page. I ain't seen you call up Fendi. I ain't seen you call up Yeezy. I've been seeing you call Nike Air, Jordans. I've never seen anybody go to who they gave so much power. I mean, they'll go on social media, they'll put their clothes on, they do all these things on how, they floss this way, and we this, we that. We drinking Peroni, we got Ciroc. But Patron and Ciroc ain't done nothing for you, have it, other than made you drunk and broke. Because you're a fool if you didn't pay that much for something to drink. You want to get drunk, get you some more liquor. Don't cost nothing. But it does the same damage as the expensive stuff, but except you feel good because you popping bottles. So you giving power to them to flaunt on social media, and then what happens is you trying to flaunt, but you ain't got flaunting money. Because you keep giving your power to those who don't have power. They have the illusion of power. Then, of course, we all want to chime in about what everybody is doing, because we still don't have our own power. But this conversation that's being had is about true power. Even the crowd who yelled, "Crucify him," thought they had power. They said, Lord, we'd rather have a known murderer. Give us Judas, Barabbas. See how that is? I heard some scholars talking about that. Wasn't Judas real? Power. Knowledge of God's word to understand who it is. But the reality is the crowd said, we'd rather have him than Jesus. Who Pilate said, I don't find no fault, but yet you still crucified him. Don't make sense, do it? It's that illusion of power, being drunk with power. You ever met somebody who used to be just a regular old employee, then they get a promotion, they get a little position, and they think they got power, and so they begin to do things that power head tells you to do, and then enough of the folks that you are now over go complaining to the real power, and then the real power sent you down and said, now look here, little fella. The only power is the power that we've given you, and right now you messing that up. But as long as you keep the natives in line, we'll be fine. You don't have no power. Stop acting like you got power when you have none. You don't got no influence. Even in your home. Uh-oh. You think you got influence? Do something against the family. Family turn on you, how much influence you got? Because see, power ain't about dictatorship. Power ain't about, not true power. True power don't have to force anything because power is what power is.